All right, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another London Session live stream. We're about 25 minutes in to London opening. We have this range that we're looking at for USDCAD. Again, 1-to-1, second tap nearly at the EMA, the 1 hour EMA, and now we may get this push. Again, it is a decent size range, potentially for 2 TPs if we do get it from either end of the range. Right, still a valid range trade. And the reason why I drew up this level right here is because, again, this all the way back down is a decent range that is tradable for USDCAD and can certainly make a push right back down to the 1 hour EMA. So that is what I'm looking at potentially if USDCAD does not push up all the way, right? And what I'm looking at is scaling down to the lower time frame and seeing if I can secure a sell stop here for USDCAD. So I will list a trade idea here, but again, not going to enter right now. Certainly not right now. 135, 180. I think that's good. And let me go ahead and list this trade idea here. And how many pips can we get here all the way down? Okay, that's a decent amount here. 13 pips. Certainly a possibility here. Let me scale down to the 5-minute here and see how many pips above the entry level is USDCAD. So again, if it gets up here around 135, 220 is where I can actually consider the sell stop here. So let me actually list a whole trade idea right now, so it's not too late. That's the TP. Oh, it is pushing here again. I may consider entering here. Give it 13 pips. $135, $310. Alrighty, okay. So it's about right now about almost 3.5 pips. So I said if it gets up to 4 pips, around 135, 220 is where I will consider potentially entering the sell stops here. Right, gives me enough distance here. There's a new 30-minute and 50-minute candle coming up, so I may wait out for that. It's only 2 minutes away, but I like this entry here, so I may consider again entering prior to the new 30-minute candle. I like this push. Let me see this. All right, guys, you know what? I am going to go ahead and enter. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the sell stops here for USDCAD. We're about a minute away from a new 30-minute candle, but I like this push. So this has been placed. So let's see. Let's see what happens with the new 30-minute candle coming up. It's a quick entry right into the stream today. Definitely have seen that before. But let's see. See what happens here. Again, still not tapped in, of course. So decent 3.5, 4 pips above. Oh yeah, certainly pushing. Again, not much in the news zone today. So that's good until late New York session. All right, here it comes. New 30-minute candle. So it's a decent, I think, 4 pips above the entry level here. Yep. Or 3.5, 3.6, 3.7. Still pushing. There we go. 4 pips. Over 4 pips now. Wow, look at that push. Wow. Look at that push right there. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Hey Danny, hope you're well as well. Great. SFT paid out yesterday. Nice. So that's your 5th payout now since entering the mentorship. Nice. Amazing. Congratulations on that. Again, if you are welcome to post it in the mentorship, and I will share with everyone else as well on the platforms. But congratulations. Amazing work. 5th straight payout. And consistency, discipline, right? Appropriate risk management, trade management, all that is accounted for. But excellent work. Okay, sure. No worries. And a lot of news surrounding prop firms, for for U.S. clients and beyond, right? So a lot of news coming up. I think we spoke in depth yesterday on yesterday's stream regarding how removing U.S. clients could affect the rest of clients from rest of the clients from other countries, because of the fact that such a large market share is going to go away. And when a large market share goes away, a large chunk of the revenue will also go away. Yeah, so the funding pips challenge that I had passed, it is still they're still working on it, right? They're still working on pending issues, changing of platforms, even getting a direct license with Metacoats. So I'm assuming, again, it's going to take some time. There was, a max of 10 days given. So let's see what happens. But again, I like the CEO. I've been following the CEO for quite some time, over the last 6, 7, 8 months. And, hopefully they get everything in order very soon. And, we'll be ready to trade. Alrighty. Yes. Hello. Is this sell stop placed? Yes, the sell stops have been placed, waiting for a push from USDCAD right to the top end of this range, as the price is above the top end of this smaller range, right from here to here. So looking for this push. As soon as it does cross that, we'll be tapped in, and looking for the push all the way down. And the 1-hour EMA awaits at the bottom end, right? So this full move we could see complete before the hour candle opens up, the new 1-hour candle, right? Which is in about 26 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. All right, here's a new 5-minute candle. Again, still not tapped in yet. Alrighty. Again, still not tapped in, still pushing above. Alrighty, I've muted the YouTube stream here, so let's take a look. Sorry. Yep, but I do like this USDCAD push. And again, a beautiful range nonetheless. If it does pull back here, we could see a smaller range in play before it finally makes that full push. Right, but now it is, I mean, it's still pushing here. And if it continues, right, I thought maybe I could get a smaller range in play here. And that's why I safely set the sell stops. But if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Won't be tapped in. No risk at all. And it may continue all the way up here. And at this point, I may consider a sell stop for a 2 TP position here. Right, again, it could still pull back here. So let's see. Alrighty. Alrighty, it's still pushing, right? So again, this may invalidate, if it continues to push here, this invalidate these sell stops here, and I will remove them if it does not pull back here, right? However, now let me look at the distance as well, right? That does factor in here for me to consider whether I want to adjust or remove the sell stops altogether. So it moved almost 7 pips to that, right? So again, two considerations: either I remove the sell stops or I modify them. But the fact that the price has already gone up nearly to the top end of this range here, and we're only about what, 6 pips away, it may not make sense for me to modify it, because again, I may be tapped in and it may just continue the push, right? It may fall back, tap me in, and boom, right back up top. And the hour candle is the new 1 hour candle is coming up here in less than 17 minutes. A new 15-minute candle is coming up as well. You can see all these wicks on the left here. These are all hourly wicks, so we can certainly see that full move and then potentially wick down here. So I may consider the sell stops at a better level here. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to remove the sell stops. I'm going to remove them and remove this level here, because again, it did not hold up. And so this range again is still the range that I'm looking at overall. And instead now, I'm going to list a trade idea. Again, I'm not placing them, but I'm looking at this trade idea here, the sell stops at a better level here, right? Because I see the full push happening here. Okay, long on USDCAD 3509. Right here. Yep. So you got the long position here. Perfect. Right, so beautiful range right here. And we'll look for reversals here, but not quite right away. I'm going to need price to push above this 35,300 would be a perfect level. But a beautiful range trade nonetheless, right? So whether you got in here or this position right here, is a beautiful range trade, and a reversal may be possible here. All right, we'll see. But look at that push, 35,300. So TP right here, and SL is right here. All right, there we go. Perfect. Alrighty, new 15-minute candle coming up. Or sorry, it is here, but let's see. No bottom wick here. Okay, you got out nice. So secured the profit here. Of course, again, there's quite some pips here. If you were trading the range here, a 135.9, let's say right here. Yeah, that's quite some pips, 16, 17 pips. I mean, probably would go for 20 max. So 2-3 pips shy, that's not a problem. I would definitely secure, even adjust stops, but nonetheless, again, yes. Looking at the left, you can see there's a lot of wicks, especially on the hourly here, the hourly time frame. And you can see again, it can make that push before the hour closes up in 12 minutes, and it can certainly wick. So it can make this full push up here and then come back down and close up somewhere over here, right? With the new 1 hour candle maybe pushing back up top, or just coming right down again. So we'll see how quick that move is. I won't be around on the YouTube stream for too long today, guys. I got a lot of outside work, but I will be on the Zoom stream with the membership members, of course, right after the YouTube stream. And but yeah, this stream won't be too long for today. All right, look at that beautiful push. Again, certainly can get up here. It's about 2 or 3 pips away. We're actually 4.5. Not too bad. Certainly decent enough. Look at that push. Oh, there we go. Nice push. And again, I certainly see USDCAD coming up to the top end of the range here. And then potentially coming right back down to wick and close out at somewhere around the 135, 230 level, right? Unless it closes up here, and then we get the new 1 hour candle to push above the range and come back down. So I'll certainly see how I feel once the price does reach at the top end of the range for me to consider the sell stops either before the hour candle closes, or the, or the, should I wait, before or after the new 1 hour candle opens up. So there are some decisions to make very soon, as the price is not too far away. It's only 3 pips shy of the top end of this range. Oh, there goes that push. Alrighty, here it is again, 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left. Nice push. Alrighty, there we go. Look at that. Got right to the top end of the range, and we're still 6 minutes away. Before the new 1 hour candle. Again, do I go ahead and enter the sells? Nope. I am going to wait out here. There is levels up here as well for USDCAD that it can reach, but it may drop from here. But again, I'm not confident in the sells yet. About 5 minutes away from a new 1 hour candle. Do I only trade during the London session? No. Depending again what type of trade it is, scalping between London and New York session is definitely something that has worked for me really well. But again, there are larger ranges that I trade, right? So which would be considered intraday swings, or even holding for a couple days. That goes on, obviously holding on into multiple days and so forth. And sometimes, again, right now I am working on passing challenges for clients. So if I find 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 setups throughout the day, I will continue to trade those as well, right? The streams only occur during this period of time, but nonetheless, as long as there are ranges, valid ranges, I will trade throughout the day. If you are following me on Telegram or Instagram, you'll see that I have posted some of the past year challenge accounts, and I even update and show the timestamps as well to show you guys that I'm trading throughout the day, and the time is Eastern time. And so you guys will see that I had trades until late New York session. So it doesn't matter for the time of day as long as the ranges are there, and I do truly feel that they are tradable ranges, considering all the factors, then I will go ahead and pursue those setups, right? And we have, again, had quite some success. I'll most likely probably pass a lot more challenges today, since there are some valid setups here that I see and that I've entered as well. So we'll see what happens. All right, look at that push again. So now we're only 3 minutes away, but now USDCAD continues to push here. Okay. Alrighty, 2 minutes left. So now if the 1 hour candle is closing up here, the new 1 hour candle may push above, and that's where I'll consider the sell stops. And again, so far this week, again, it's been a really great week so far. No losses this week again. And I believe we had 2 or 3 wins already. So again, for not trusting my analysis, no worries, Danny. Even if it's 2-3 pips short, it's okay, right? You got the profit, you secured profit, you followed your rules, and you got out at a good time, right? There was a lot of wicks on the left here. So even for me, I had thought that maybe it would come and tap this level here. I certainly believe that, and then maybe push down here and close up the engulfing end somewhere along 135 to 42.30. But it continues to push here, so that's why again I'm not going to consider sell stops until the new 1 hour candle opens up, and even then I need a significant push above my entry here before I go ahead and place the sell stops. Exactly. Yep. Playing it safe is much better than, risking a little too much, and could go both ways. But the ranges, guys, this week have been amazing. Last week as well, even though it was slower markets last week, but overall, I mean, we've been gaining in percentage through the YouTube streams and the mentorship streams, and it's been really solid, right? And that's why again, a lot of the Pass Your Challenge clients have been pretty happy. Again, a lot of ranges have been caught. The markets are moving just effortlessly within the ranges, right? And I'm trying to capitalize as much as possible. And so far, it's been working out. Alrighty. Look at that push. Beautiful push. You can see now there's no bottom wick on the current candle. No bottom wick. And it is pushing here, and that's exactly what it wanted from USDCAD. Now let me see how many pips above. It's about nearly 3 pips. Should I go ahead with this? Let's see. On the 4 hour, you can see it certainly can push here. It's certainly making a nice effort to push. Let's see. It's only a minute in. Okay, not yet. Not ready yet. Still feel another push is coming before I go ahead and consider the sell stops. Yeah, so still not ready yet for USDCAD here. It's a new 5-minute candle coming up. Let's see what happens here. All right, beautiful push here. Again, I needed that push for the new 5-minute candle for me to consider the sell stops here. But a beautiful push nonetheless. And it's still pushing here. Wow, look at that. Look at USDCAD go here. Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set the sell stops here, guys, for USDCAD. So sell stops have been placed. Oh yeah, USDCAD is certainly flying here. Again, did not anticipate it pushing up that high that quickly, but certainly moving here. Oh yeah. Look at it go here. Wow. Alrighty. Wow. Really pushing here. Alrighty, guys. Again, the USDCAD stops, sell stops have been placed. Still waiting for a push right back. But I will continue on the Zoom stream here, guys. I will be cutting the YouTube stream short today, as I did mention earlier, and the rest of the stream will be on Zoom with the membership members. Right. So we've got a couple minutes here. Could be tapped in. Could continue pushing up. And let's see. Still pushing here. Beautiful push. All right, guys, let me just see now. Last call here. Yep, it's still pushing up here. So I will continue the rest on Zoom with the membership members. So we will call it a farewell today. Come back tomorrow. And again, safe trading as always. Take care. And I will be back tomorrow.